favorite channel, your favorite sports channel, Premier Sports Fan Center. We are here for the watch-along show, our watch-along show for the game between Chelsea and Manchester City. It promised to be an explosive tie at the Stamford Bridge. I'm not alone. My name is Afolanya Adeyemi. I'll be your host for today, and I'm not alone in the studio. I have Olamide with me. Olamide, you're welcome to the show.
Good afternoon, football fans. It's nice feelings to be here once again.
Yeah, it's nice to be here to witness another day to see the Premier League. It's so far so good. It's the 9th minute of that encounter, and it's still Chelsea 0, Manchester City 0. What are your expectations for this?
Well, you know, Chelsea is the kind of team that doesn't settle for less when it's time for the big calls and when it's time for the big team games. So I think Manchester City are the favorite, but at least I think I'm rooting for Chelsea to give them a tough time getting the victory.
Now, are you rooting for Chelsea because they are your bitter rivals, or you're rooting for Chelsea because you want something new?
More of like, you know, Chelsea are the big game teams.
Yeah.
Yes. When it's time for the big team, Chelsea really step up, irrespective of their form.
Yeah.
So it is why I'm rooting for Chelsea. And at least Man City should drop points so that the other teams coming from the other down of the table will be able to share the points. So
you said you want Chelsea to come up so that, you know, the gap between now the teams coming up, is it teams like Manchester United you're talking
any
about?
Teams, I didn't say any specific teams. Any teams.
Okay, so any team can come up. So it's still 0-0 in that encounter between Chelsea and Manchester City. It promised to be an exciting and explosive tie. Well, I hope you are planning not to go anywhere, because this game is one game you don't want to miss. Earlier today, West Ham United defeated Nottingham Forest in a 5-goal thriller. West Ham United drew the first blood. Nottingham Forest came back into it, scored the second goal, and West Ham responded, equalized, and also scored 3-2. Now, Awoni was on the score sheet for Nottingham Forest. West Ham defeated Nottingham Forest. Was it expectedly, or you feel Nottingham Forest deserved better from that encounter?
I really think, you know, West Ham during the past couple of seasons, they've really been that team, that big player team. You see them doing very well in Europe. I think though people are expecting Nottingham Forest to give West Ham that kind of upset, but maybe they are not really there yet in that level with West Ham.
Yeah. So back to the game between Chelsea and Manchester City. Guardiola goes with 5 alterations from his team. His team's last outing, a 3-0 triumph over Young Boys in the midweek that secured their place in the Champions League last 16. John Stones picked up an injury in that game and could be out for a while, with Akanji, the man, choosing to replace him here. Silva and Rodri comes into the midfield for Matheus and Lewis, while Alvarez and Doku are preferred to Kovacic and Grealish. Mauricio Pochettino make just one change from the win at Tottenham Hotspur, as Cucurella, once reported transfer target for Man City, comes in at left back for Colwill, which is absent from the squad altogether. Jackson netted a hat-trick in that win at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We remember that on Monday, you know, against all odds. And Pochettino, we hope he carries that scoring form into this game and beyond. After a slow start to the Premier League, live since arriving from Villarreal, Palmer starts against the side he spent 15 years with. You know, let's talk about Cole Palmer, a side that he spent 15 good years with, grew up in the academy, now playing against them. How emotional do you think that will make Palmer feel?
Where he's playing against his former team, the team that he started from, the team he started learning his football from. I think Guardiola is so upset, maybe pained he lost a talent like Palmer. Earlier today, I was checking, I was seeing something online, whereby Guardiola was referring to Kopama, and he said he offered him the starting spot when Mahrez was leaving.
Not starting spot. He offered him Mahrez spot.
Yes, Mahrez spot. Okay.
Yeah. Mahrez was not really starting.
No, he said he told him Mahrez was leaving.
Yeah.
That he could stay if he wanted.
In.
Yes, he could step in if he wanted. But you know, I think Palmer is he sees that quality in himself, and he sees that if he should go to a more good
new side.
Yeah, a new side. Yeah, he will get his.
You know, talking about Kopama, when you look at it, Kopama, well, he won treble with Man City last season, and when you look at Mahrez last season, he didn't really start too many games for Man City. And when you look at Guardiola now telling him, you will step into this guy's shoes, that means he too will be coming from the bench.
Yeah, I think that's what he's trying to avoid. Because Manchester City is a team that you don't, your place is not really cemented. So I think he wants to be more involved in the team he's playing at.
Yeah, it's past 10 minutes already in that game at the Stamford Bridge. We are yet to have a clear-cut chances. Both teams are showing plenty of attacking intent, but the two midfield defense have been on top so far. And Palmer ignores passing option to instead to go for himself, looking to make an impressive impression against his former club. It proves to be a poor decision as City gets enough players around Palmer to block his eventual shot. So it's still 0-0 in that encounter at the Stamford Bridge. So it's Chelsea 0, Manchester City 0 at the 16th minute of this encounter. Still stalemate. Chelsea 0, Man City. Do you fancy any goal coming up this first half?
Well, I think
with what we've seen so far.
Yeah, I think 16 minutes is still so short to say the difference. There's still 20 minutes, 30 minutes before halftime, where I still think there's going to be a goal in this.
So you think there's going to be a goal on to our channel?
But mind you, it might be Chelsea scoring.
Oh, it might be Chelsea scoring. Yeah. Well, anything can happen at the game in a Premier League game. We just saw last week, we saw the shocker Luton gave Liverpool. So Premier League is filled. We saw the shocker Sheffield gave Brighton. Yeah. So you can join this conversation on our live chat on our YouTube channel. Just send your message and we'll do well to respond, to read out your message here. And there's Solomon Joseph saying, make Chelsea test their defense with strong attack from City. A win for Chelsea today means a lot. Yeah, it means a lot for the Stamford Bridge faithfuls who has been denied laughing moments against this opponent for a while now. Today's opponent at the bridge, Manchester City, has been going home without 3 points for some time now. So let's just hope the narrative might change today. If it doesn't change too, it's football. We enjoy it either ways. Chelsea started with a 4-2-3-1 formation. Diamond formation, we've known them to be. I think they employed this same formation on Tuesday. Just one change. And we started with Roberto Sanchez in goal. Reece James, the captain, on the right-hand side of the defense. We have De Sasse and Silva, centre-back pairing. Cucurella, left-back. Casado and Enzo Fernandez, some will maybe want to call him Enzo, Enzo Fernandez and Casado, the most expensive player signed in England. Two pivot midfielders playing ahead of them is Palmer, Gallagher and Sterling, leaving Jackson, not Michael Jackson, but Nicholas Jackson in front of goal. Now, looking at this formation, this has been the only change from the game between Tottenham is Cucurella coming in for Colwill. Do you see any magic coming up from this formation?
I think so far so good. That has really been Chelsea's strongest 11, apart from the injuries they've had. But I think I would have preferred more of Modric.
And Alvarez whips and out it corner to Viador at the back post, but his header is turned and easily saved by Sanchez. That is the first shot on target we have seen in this contest so far. Well, the game is heating up. Let's just hope that football will entertain us as much as we want to be entertained today. So the Millers, the Stamford Bridge, it's still 0-0 in that encounter. Chelsea 0, Manchester City 0. You can continue.
So I was saying I would have preferred more of Modric coming in the for Sterling's place. But we saw the match against Tottenham. We saw what Modric did off the bench when he came in for. So I think he's a really strong side. Yeah, he's a really strong side. And when you look at it, Sterling has experience, a familiar opponent. He played in Man City for years and racked up a lot of numbers for Guardiola. Was responsible for some of his successful seasons, especially the season they broke the record and got to 100 points. So when you now look at this, he's more experienced than Modric. Yes. Isn't it understandable that Pochettino stick with him? So Man City started also with a 4-2-3-1 formation in this encounter with Ederson in goal. We have Viador on the left-hand side of the defense. There's Akanji and Diaz, centre-back pairing, and Walker on the right back. And there's Silva and Rodri. Let's talk about Rodri. Rodri left for a 3-match ban on the red card he got. And it seems like there's no closer replacement for him apart from every other wing in the midfield in Man City. Rodri is an experienced player, a very experienced player, and I think the kind of work he does in that Manchester City defense, I don't really see anybody really stepping up and filling his void. Yeah, anybody. It's very difficult. A very important player that scored the Champions League winning goal for Man City. A goal that will be rooted in the history of Manchester City for a long time, if not forever. Rodri. Mark that name, write it down. His name is Rodri. Is one of those names that Man City faithful will remember for a long time. And we're leaving Doku, Alvarez, and Foden playing behind Erling brought Haaland. And that's it. And it seems Man City have a penalty. It seems Man City has a penalty, but it seems VAR will check that. It seems he drew Cucurella first. Yes, I think that was the first attempt was foul on Cucurella. But why is it being counted for Haaland? How is it foul on Cucurella? I think he's just doing his defensive duty, but maybe that defensive duty was too harsh on. Let's say first. There are some kind of player you just don't want to hold them too much in. Wow, that's another foul on Caicedo. I think this penalty should not be standing, but for viewers, the VAR is currently checking if they will rule out Anthony Taylor's decision to point to the spot for Manchester City in this encounter so far. And for what we know, for some time now in the English Premier League, the VAR has been in the news, mostly for the wrong reasons. Let's just hope Anthony Taylor will do the needful in this game so far, and he goes to the VAR to check. And it seems VAR is giving that penalty. Surprisingly, I'm wondering why they are checking only Man City's incident. Why not Caicedo? Like, what is this? But that's an error on Cucurella. Why hold Haaland that much? No, there was foul on Caicedo. Yes, leading to that attack. But I think he should have freed Haaland. And even Cucurella has been given a yellow card. You don't hold him that tight in your half. And even Anthony Taylor didn't even go to the pitch side monitor to see
What happened there?
You know this Anthony Taylor. This man really has this issue in Premier League. He was demoted. This is his first match in the Premier League since he got demoted to Championship.
Yeah, he went to Championship, I think 2 weekends ago, and
Chelsea fans don't really like him. Now he's just pouring more salt in.
And now it's penalty to Man City at the 24th minute. Haaland holding the ball face to face with Roberto Sanchez. What will he do? Put the ball on the spot. Some people will still not believe their eyes that Anthony Taylor is giving this penalty. But what can we say? The English game has been filled with officiating controversies. And let's say Haaland moves back and makes a run and plays the shot and he scores it. And Man City are leading 1-0 in this encounter so far. While some might say the penalty is not worth it, but what can we say? It has been given already. So, is Man City 1, Chelsea 0 in this encounter so far? Well, Erling Haaland scoring that penalty in this encounter. What a way to go. What a way to go.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can.
Well, I don't really blame Cucurella. I think he was just doing his defensive duty. But I think he should have... the marking was too tight on Haaland, and Haaland is
there was a foul leading to that attempt.
But this is he had the attempt on goal. See, look at Erling Haaland. He had the attempt on goal. It's sure a foul. I think he should have just gotten his hand off him before the ball was played.
That was a silly foul. Though.
Yes.
That was a silly. You can see Pochettino shaking his head.
But we've seen lot of
Anthony Taylor has been one referee that has been filled with controversy.
Yes, and we've seen a lot happening in the Premier League this season.
Well, in this encounter is the 26th minute, and it seems the referee most likely looks like the 12th man on the field. Maybe for a football team, we don't know yet, but it seems the penalty decision might go that way with some and might not go that way with the others. So, is Enzo standing behind the given free kick to Chelsea, and it's game on in that encounter. Controversies follow Anthony Taylor wherever he goes. So, it's Disasi on the ball. Pass the ball to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva sets it back to Sanchez, and Sanchez plays a long one to Jackson to chase, but Jackson couldn't get the better of Akanji there, and it's Man City back in possession of the ball at the bridge, and it's Gallagher setting the pass to Sterling in the dangerous area in the final third of Manchester City. He passed the ball to Gallagher. What can he do with the ball? Gallagher sent the pass to Caicedo with a shot, but the shot was blocked. Oh my goodness. Now, see, it's still Chelsea in possession. Palmer with the ball. It looks around with the ball. He passed the ball to Enzo. What can Enzo do? He sent the pass to Gallagher. Gallagher crossed into the box, but was deflected off. Now, looking at the way Chelsea is responding to this match so far, do you see them coming back into this game?
Well, I think the penalty was harsh on Chelsea.
And it seems Chelsea has been awarded a free kick.
They really started well. If Man City didn't have a clear goal, it was a penalty. So, yes, there's still chance for Chelsea. I see Chelsea coming back into this thing. But it's football. And they are playing against a very experienced Manchester City side. So yes.
As far as Olamide is concerned, it says Chelsea can still come back into this encounter. And it's free kick to Chelsea in Man City's final third. Let's see what Chelsea will do with this. We can see with James standing behind the ball, taking some few steps back, holding his waist. Let's see what the Chelsea captain can do with this opportunity to score this goal. What can he do with this opportunity? He stands behind it, holding his waist. Anthony Taylor blows his whistle. What can Reece James do with this? The boy bread and blown in Chelsea. He plays it! That was a good attempt! Oh my goodness! And that was a beautiful save from Ederson. Ederson came to the rescue. And it's a corner kick to Chelsea. What a free kick.
Yeah, what a free kick.
Look at the way he struck that free kick. That free kick, it bends it towards the left-hand corner, but Reece James couldn't get the better of Ederson, and Ederson saved that one with Reece James in disbelief. Corner kick, Gallagher takes it, and it's Chelsea equalizer! And Chelsea has equalized from the fine one edging graciously. Thiago Silva marked the name, one of the legends of Chelsea Football Club, has drawn Chelsea level in this encounter. It's game on at the Stamford Bridge. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! What a response! What a way to respond,
we just made mention of Chelsea coming back into this game. So yeah, I don't think Chelsea really started bad. It was just an unlucky penalty being considered by them. So yeah, it's a good response, and they just need to build on from this and just give Manchester.
And look at that cross from Gallagher. It delivered it straight to the head of Thiago Silva, and Thiago Silva got the right touch on the ball, and it's Chelsea back in this game. Yes. It's Chelsea 1, Man City, and the news came out this week that there's every tendency that Thiago Silva might extend his contract at Chelsea. Don't you think he deserves that? Yeah,
I think if Thiago Silva should sign more for 4 years more, I think he really deserves it. I saw something in the media. I don't know if the person is a non-football fan. He was criticizing Thiago Silva that Thiago Silva is the problem Chelsea is having. They are having conceding those time. I saw Thiago Silva responding back, just taking the criticism that he is the problem. He's shocked that they are. I don't know why anybody will open his mouth and criticize Thiago Silva. I think he's a fine wine. His form has been permanent. Is part of the fine wine we see her playing football right now. So and playing in the highest competition.
Yeah, in the EPL, the best league in the whole world. So it's back to the Stamford Bridge. It's the 31st minute of this encounter. Chelsea is beginning to surprise some of their critics because Chelsea is back in this encounter. So it's Chelsea 1, Man City 1. Man City drew the first blood from the penalty spot, and Chelsea going on the counter with Sterling. Oh, Sterling couldn't get through that defender from the pass from Cucurella. And Cucurella needs to be careful in this encounter because he's already sitting on a yellow card. It might be the loophole Man City is looking for to get Chelsea 1 man down. So it's 31st minute in that encounter. It's Chelsea 1, Man City 1. What a way. For our viewers, you can join this conversation on our live chat. You can join in. Tell us what you think about this encounter so far at the Stamford Bridge. Some will call it the theater of dreams. Some, their dreams has been shattered in this Stamford Bridge. But let us wait. Maybe Chelsea faithful fans with their dreams of winning Man City today, after a long wait, will be shattered, or maybe the dream will come back alive. Well, it's a renewed hope era in this country called Nigeria. Let's see, maybe the Chelsea fans' hope will be renewed. Standing on the counter, send the cross, and Reda to Sanchez, and oh my goodness, Erling Haaland couldn't get enough power, enough pace, enough power behind that ball and get it on target. Look at how Foden walked through.
You can't just take your eyes off Foden and Haaland.
Look at that beautiful cross. He flipped it into the box. Anywhere. And Haaland wanted to connect it.
Wow.
And he couldn't get it on target. That was so close.
Yes, the ball could have scored from Foden's attempt.
But if that ball had gone in, it would have affected Chelsea psychologically.
I think it would have been a very early goal to consider after coming back. So after having that hard fight of coming back, I think it would have killed the morale
and the intensity of the game.
Yeah.
Well, it could have killed the morale and the intensity of the Chelsea game. But so far, so good. For Chelsea and Man City, it's Chelsea 1, Man City 1 at the Stamford Bridge. 33rd minute of that encounter is Rodri with the ball. He passes it back to Diaz, and it's Doku trying to cut in. He set a pass, and it was well cleared out by Disasi, but I think he has been fouled, and the free kick has been given to Chelsea against Bernardo Silva, who should have left that ball because
it's not a free kick.
It is. Oh my goodness! I think it was a. It's
there was a push. There was a push there, yeah.
Yeah, there was a push there, but well, we are not surprised. Anything can happen whenever Anthony Taylor takes charge of a game. So it's restart. Man City takes the throw-in. Knocks it back to Walker. Walker sets it back. To Rodri. And Rodri with the ball right now. Looking for who to pass the ball to. And it's taking... No, I think it's Diaz. Yes, it's Diaz. Yeah. That's Diaz with the ball. Sorry. It sets a long pass to Doku. Doku controls it, but Reece James didn't give him any breathing space. And it's Chelsea back in possession of the ball. But Man City has intercepted the ball. Now it's a counter for Man City with Rodri with the ball. He set the pass to Foden cuts in and plays it. Woo. Oh my goodness. He bends it to the right-hand side of the Sanchez goal. And it was way past Sanchez, but he couldn't get his shot on target. Look at the way Rodri set that pass to Foden. And he cuts one. He bends it there. But Chelsea was just lucky that shot went wide.
I think that left-hand side is a bit leaky. Now, we saw Phil Foden getting the cross from the place, from the angle just now. And we saw this second attempt just in the space of 5 minutes. Yeah. So I think that Cucurella needs to be careful, or maybe the coach needs to do something.
And don't you think it is that yellow card that's weakened his marking pace?
Yes, that's what I mean.
And he's Foden with the ball at Chelsea's final third. Rodri is set across to Doku. Doku controls the ball, and there's one-on-one against Reece James. But Reece James came to the rescue, passed the ball to Kopama to Jackson. Jackson wins a throw-in in favor of Chelsea.
You know the one-on-one I'm looking at. I'm looking at the one-on-one of Reece James against Doku. Doku, I've seen so many news in the media that Doku is great when it comes to one-on-one
situation.
Yes, but this is Premier League. You don't find it easy. Yeah, so I think it's a chance to prove himself if he's really what the media are saying.
But he has been proving himself. Yes, last game.
Yes, but he needs to prove himself against the best. If you want to prove yourself, you prove yourself.
So, well, if you want to be the best, you have to show what you are made of against the best. Let's see. Chelsea is playing against the best team in Europe, the best team in the Premier League. Let's see if they will try to hold their own against the best team in the land of... some will call him Mama Charlie, but yeah, she's gone to
Mama Charlie, but there's still Charlie. Yeah, but there's still Charlie.
In Charlie's land.
In Charles land.
Yeah. King Charles land, which is England. Well, it's the ball back at Chelsea with Sanchez holding the ball. And let's see what he does. He plays a long ball. And he's Sterling with the ball, but he was dispossessed by Walker. And Chelsea back in possession to Enzo. Enzo to Palmer. Palmer moves with the ball. And look at it, he sets it to Reece James. Reece James passed the ball. And oh my goodness! It's Chelsea 2. Sterling just made it 2 for Chelsea. It's Chelsea 2, Man City 1 at the Stamford Bridge. Somebody said Chelsea is cooking. Maybe it's really cooking. Only time will tell. Chelsea has gotten the better of Man City now. It seems teams need to score Chelsea first for them to see the other side of Chelsea. Lamide.
I think Chelsea will not be always that lucky. Always that lucky every time. If you concede goals, so early, and you're taking you to come back every time. I think this was a really bad mistake.
A mistake from Viado. And that's a good.
No, that's a good. It's not. It's onside.
It's onside.
Onside, yeah.
And so it's Chelsea 2, Man City 1. Goal scored by
that's Guavdo.
Fine one going agency. Oh my goodness! Set the pass. Look at that beautiful pass from Reece.
That's 100. Your 100 million. What 100 million will get in today's transfer market?
Yeah. And the pass also took a little deflection off a Man City player. And I think that goal will stand. Most likely. So it's the 38th minute of this encounter. It's Chelsea 2, Man City 1. Oh, it's fireworks at the Stamford Bridge. A restart is Foden with the ball at Chelsea's final third. He passed the ball to Walker. Walker holds the ball. What can he do with the ball? He sets it back to Diaz. Diaz looks forward to pass it straight to Viado. Viado looks around. He has the ball. And it seems it's game on in Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 2, Man City 1.
You see, I said Chelsea are the big game players. When it's time for the big team, I I know they step
and
up.
Chelsea lose the ball in a dangerous area and set the pass to Phil Foden. Phil Foden finds a Man City player. And oh, that was a beautiful clearance from Disasi. Wow. That was a beauty. You don't lose the ball at dangerous area against Man City. Chelsea needs to be careful.
This is another attempt from the left-hand side again.
Yeah,
I think Pochettino really,
Foden.
Yes,
yeah.
Pochettino really needs to look at that left back situation.
Yeah, that left back has the yellow card on Cucurella has really reduced his marking rate in this encounter, and it's Man City that restarted the game. Now the ball with Silva. Silva passed the ball to Viado. Viado hold on. He passed the ball to Akonje. Now Man City is playing island into the midfield. Don't you think that would be a dangerous thing against a young side with a lot of pace in them, Chelsea?
We saw the second goal. See, it was counter on Man City, and Chelsea
against the run of play.
They have very fast player. I think if Moody should come into this game in the second half and they played on that counter, Man City will really struggle.
Yeah, if they play on that counter, Man City look at a replay of that goal. Enzo
how many Man City players are in their own half? Look at them running back.
Yeah, 4. Look at it. Look at that pass from. I think that was terrible defending from Viado.
Yes.
He forgot the ball at the back. It's restart of that game in Stamford Bridge, and it's Chelsea in possession of the ball. Gallagher and it's Reece James on the attack. What can he do with this ball? He's running into Man City's box. He sent the pass to Sterling. Oh my goodness, Sterling couldn't get to that pass, and it's a good job. Oh my goodness. Let's see that shot from Enzo was blocked by the Man City defender. And let's see, maybe a replay will show us if it was an handball or a good clearance. And it's Chelsea back in possession of the ball. And Sterling, Cucurella with the ball. Enzo passed the ball to Reece James. Reece James with the ball. What can he do? He sets it back to the central back, Disasi, the French international, with Enzo back on the ball. He passes the ball back to Disasi. Disasi with the ball. He sets it back to Sanchez. What can they? Is Chelsea trying to build momentum here? Only time we tell back to the fine wine, aging graciously. Thiago Silva to Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez to Cucurella. Chelsea building. Some will say Chelsea cooking. He's moving the ball towards the final third of Man City. He sets a pass to Sterling. Sterling with the ball. Trying to approach the box. Trying to cost. And that's a call-up from Sterling. But he couldn't get his shot on target. His goal kick to Man City at the first minute.
We need to watch the replay on the
first shot of Enzo. I think if there is a foul there, the VAR would have called Anthony Taylor. So it's Man City with the restart, and it's Silva that's with the Man City centre back guys with the ball. Pass the ball to Ederson. Ederson playing this eye line in this game. Don't you think that would be Man City's own do?
This is Onana in
another form. They'll be caught, and it's Jackson with the ball. What can he do?
No!
Set the pass. Oh, but it was blocked by the Man City defenders. And don't you think Jackson should be doing better from there? And it's Man City responding with their own counter of their own. Oh, this game. Oh, Salah! And he plays it. And that was a good save. Oh, my goodness. Sanchez saved that one there. And that was a point-blank chance from Erling Haaland, who picked the ball with his long leg. And, oh my goodness, it's game on in that game. That was a beautiful goal, a beautiful save from Sanchez.
No words to explain it. I think it's a very, very, very good save.
Look at that counter again. Chelsea should be careful for a run of play. Look at that pass. Look at that pass. How did Sterling touch that ball so fast, plays it, and that was a strong left hand from Sanchez, the Chelsea.
I think that should be in contender for save of the month. Yes.
Yeah. So it's Doku back in Chelsea's final third. He passed the ball to Foden. Foden runs around. He cuts back. Oh, he sends the pass to Rodri. We know Rodri for shooting point blank shots straight to Walker. What can Walker do with this ball? He stays face to face with Cucurella in the Chelsea's final third, and he's Foden with the ball. What can he do with this ball? He runs with it. He runs into space.
Don't let him
he runs into play. Plays it, and that was an easy catch for Sanchez.
Well, Chelsea really need to do their defensive duty work very well, very diligently if they are going to have a point in this game.
Yeah, if Chelsea is going to have a point in this game, as Olamide has said, you don't beat the champion on a platter of gold. You have to work hard and work hard for it. So, it's the 43rd minute of the encounter. Ball pass to Palmer. Palmer with the ball. He passed the ball to Sterling. Sterling tries to look for who to pass to. He dribbles one. He runs into space. He runs into the box. And Sterling with the ball. Oh my goodness. Jackson plays that weak shot. And it's an easy save for
That's Doku getting served from his own cup of tea.
Yeah.
What he likes doing best.
He got dribbled easily by Sterling there. And we know Sterling, any day Sterling wants to come to the office, it comes hard. Really hard. And that was a beautiful dribble from Sterling. And Man City back in possession of the ball. It's Skywalker looking for who to pass to with Jackson running him down there. And Silva passing the ball to Foden. Foden holding the ball. He passes it back to Silva. Silva with the ball. What can Silva do with this ball? He set it back to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva in possession of the ball. He moves to the left-hand side of the midfield. Oh my goodness, it has been an interesting encounter at the Stamford Bridge so far. So far, so good. The game has been buzzing. The game has been going. It's been end-to-end stuff. Foden facing Cucurella. Cucurella, being careful because it's on the yellow card. And back to Walker. Walker with the ball. What can you do with this ball? Oh my goodness. It's Man City keeping Chelsea defending in their final third at the 45th minute of this encounter. Well, so far so good for Chelsea, leading 2-1. Not so good for Man City because they went 1-0 up just to be 2-1 down right now in this encounter at the Stamford Bridge. Oh my goodness. It's Man City in possession of the ball. Pass the ball to Viado. Viado to Doku. Doku, he faces Palmer. He tries to cut in. But Palmer caught his own right there. He had to stop him there. It's still Palmer facing face to face to Doku. And it seems Palmer and did a good defending there. And it's corner kick to Man City. Corner kick to Man City. 45th minute of the game. Do you see them coming back strong in this game?
I think Chelsea really needs to. They've kept the win. The win in the first half. They just need to finish it off. And
at the second half.
Yes.
And it's corner kick to Man City. Stays behind. He plays it. Oh, he plays it. Pass back to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva cross it. And that's the equalizer. That's the equalizer from Akanji. It's Chelsea 2, Man City 2 in this encounter. Look at how did the defense of Chelsea slip right there? That cross came in from Bernardo Silva, and Akanji was left man.
Yes, look at how free he is. If you are playing against a team like Manchester City, you don't get your eyes off anybody. Wow, such a free.
Look at it. Look at it.
Free,
that was a free header. Look at that cross kept coming in, and Akanji was free. Nobody to mark him, and he had it free. And even
you see,
Sanchez had no chance.
This just shows the amount of work being stuck on Thiago Silva to do. I think Thiago Silva really went for the ball, but another player should have been looking at Akanji. You are a defender. You see how angry Pochettino is.
Yeah, that was like a free goal to Man City. Well, it's a game on in that encounter between Chelsea and Man City. It's Chelsea 2, Man City 2. That's what you get for losing too many chances. And that was a loose pass to Reece James. He couldn't get to that, and he's throwing to Manchester City in this encounter. So it's Chelsea 2, Man City 2 at the Stamford Bridge. Let's see what will happen in this encounter. Oh my goodness. I think that was an infringement against Gallagher. Anthony Taylor says it's free kick. It's free kick to Man City without a yellow card. So it's the second minute of additional time in that encounter between Chelsea and Manchester City. It's Chelsea 2, Man City 2. Look at that corner kick again. Plays it fast. And look at how many Chelsea players marking nobody. Marking nobody. That was a pure sheer defensive error there. And leaves Man City players dancing to the music of the goal. Well, it's Chelsea 2, Man City 2 in this encounter. Is Akanji in possession of the ball. He passed the ball to Silva. Silva looks back. He passes it back to Ederson. And looking at this so far, Chelsea has had some chances that they could have buried and put this game way, way, way beyond Man City reach. And do you think that won't come back to us on them?
if you are playing against a team like Man City and you are not clinical enough, I think at the end you are going to get hurt of not taking your chances.
So in the end, you are going to get hurt if you don't take your team.
This game could have been easily 3-1 up.
Yeah, at that point, 3-1, 4-1 up. But hey, it's still game on in that encounter at the Stamford Bridge. Let's see what will happen. So far, so good. For Chelsea and Man City, it's stalemate at the bridge. It is the 4th minute of additional time with Doku in possession of the ball, facing Palmer, a cross it into the box, and looks for that was easily dispossessed by the Chelsea player, with Sterling going with the ball, and he tries to cut in, cuts to, but it gets dispossessed. How many players does Sterling want to dribble right there? Now, look at this, Doku back in possession of the ball. Doku with the ball, what can he do with this ball? He sets it back to Silva. Ruben Diaz, sorry. I said Silva. Diaz, sorry. Beg your pardon. Diaz straight to Rodri. Rodri with the ball. It passed a long pass, but it was deflected by Sterling for a throw-in. So it's Chelsea 2, Man City 2 in this encounter so far. To our viewers, you can join the conversation on our live chat. You can send in your messages. Tell us what you feel about this encounter. What is bothering through your mind? Are you a Chelsea fan? Are you a Man City fan? Let us know. Let us know. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Premier Sports Fan Center, and do well to join our live programs like this whenever we come live on Fridays, 7 p.m. We have 7 p.m. Nigerian time. We have our Talk Sport show that will usually come to your hearings from 7 p.m. every Fridays. You don't want to miss it. It's always explosive, always exciting. And you can join our Eagle Gold platform to watch this game live. Join the Eagle Gold membership on our platform, and you see live feed, live and direct on your screens when you join in. So it's Doku running into the box, but it was marked out for a goal kick to Chelsea at the last minute of additional time.
I think Palmer's defensive duty has really been exceptional.
Yeah,
you see him coming back, keeping Doku silent, not allowing one-on-one with Reece James. I think he really did a nice job in this first half.
Yeah, Cole Palmer has been supporting Reece James. So far, so good in the first half. It's the Chelsea 2, Man City 2. It has been an explosive encounter at the Stamford Bridge. Wow, that is an exciting game so far at the Stamford Bridge. Do well to stay with us as we go on in this encounter. It's the last minute of additional time with Cucurella with the ball. It looks for who to throw the ball to. It sets it back to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva plays it forward and leaving both teams in chase. But Chelsea wins the ball in a dangerous area with Sterling with the ball. He tries to pass to Jackson. Jackson, what can you do? Oh, he tries to place a shot. And it's corner kick to Chelsea in this encounter. It's the 52nd minute. That is the 7th minute of additional time in this first half. And it's corner kick to Chelsea at the dying embers of the first half. Played quickly. And we're Sterling with the ball. What can he do with the ball? He looks, he cross it in. Oh, that was an easy take for Ederson. And I think that should be it for the first half. Anthony Taylor said, enough of action in the first half. It's halftime in that encounter between Chelsea and Manchester City. It's Chelsea 2, Man City 2. What an encounter so far. What a game.
An intense first half.
It's an intense first half. You've seen the two approach to the game. Who do you think favors a win the most in this encounter in the second half?
I think Man City is always favorite to win, because this team is the team you want to beat. So but Chelsea is, like I said, Chelsea is the big team players. So yeah, I think anything can happen in the second half. But the favorite will always be Man City.
Yeah, Olamide says his favorite will always be Man
Not
City.
my favorite. I said I said the favorite will always be Man City.
Yeah, will always be Man City because why? What? Because they are the champions of Europe, champions of England, champions of the FA Cup in English FA Cup too. So it's a treble-winning season from the Man City. They are no more the noisy neighbors as the Manchester United faithful used to call them. So a quick readout of the stats in the first half. Expected goal ratio for Chelsea is 0.77, while for Man City is 1.01. And ball possession is 41% to Chelsea, 59% to Man City. Goal attempt 11 to Chelsea, 8 to Man City. Shot on goal 5-5 apiece, and corner kick 3-3 apiece. And it seems the game has been balanced to some extent, Olamide.
Yes, I think the second goal Chelsea scored showed them the belief. If they do well, they might get all the 3 points in this game. If the defensive duties are there, you see them there. You see them losing the routine in the dying moments of the first half. Yeah. I think is a very easy goal to concede against Man City. Should make them work for the goal.
Yeah. So looking at that second goal, it was like the defense went to sleep because they were distracted. I'm guessing they were expecting that corner kick to be played once.
I saw. Though I'm not blaming him, but I saw Gallagher just standing firm. In your box, you need to be
Gallagher, about 2 to 3
But I think in your box you need to be at alert at any moment. Because you are playing Man City, they might just put the cross in. They might just score from any ridiculous angle.
Well, they can score from any ridiculous angle. It's halftime at the bridge, at the Stamford Bridge. It's Chelsea 2, Man City 2 in this encounter so far. Well, earlier today, we've had some Premier League games. Surprising one coming from, it came from the Brighton Stadium, where Sheffield surprisingly played a 1-1 draw against Brighton at their home ground. And earlier today also, West Ham defeated Nottingham Forest 3-2. And Liverpool also defeated Brentford 3-0 with Mohamed Salah getting a brace in that encounter. And also, we know that Aston Villa also won 3-1 in that encounter. And in the game between Brighton got a red card in the 69th minute for Dawood for roughing. And so that one ended 1-1. That would be a painful thing for the Brighton fans. Most of them might not have expected it. But hey, what has happened has happened. And in the German Bundesliga, Bayern Leverkusen defeated Union Berlin 4-0 to go back to the top of the table. It seems this season, there's no going back. It looks like Bayern Leverkusen wants to go all the way.
Yeah, I think they've picked up just one draw in all their Bundesliga games so far, and it's even against the big boys. Yes,
the big boys.
They are making a statement.
Yeah, they are making a statement. Well, what a way. In the French Ligue 1, Lille played a 1-1 draw against Toulouse. Oh my goodness. And in the game between Rennes and Lyon, Olympique Lyon, Rennes still 0-0 with Rennes with a red card. And it's halftime in that game between Leipzig, between Werder Bremen and Eintracht Frankfurt. Is Bremen leading 1-0 in this encounter and going straight to Syria. The Napoli lost at home surprisingly to Empoli 1-0. And Fiorentina against Bologna 2-1. Fiorentina took home that encounter. And Udinese Atalanta played a 1-1 draw in this game. And it's 29th minute already in the game between Lazio and AS Roma. It's Lazio nil, AS Roma nil. And going to the Netherlands Eredivisie league competition, their main league in the first main league in the Netherlands. PSV winning today 4-0 against Zwolle. Manchestercity against Ajax playing a 2-2 draw. Volendam losing at home 4-1 to Sparta. And Feyenoord leading at the 81st minute in that encounter against AZ Alkmaar. So far, so good. But Lyon just made it 1 against Rennes. So it's Lyon 1, Rennes 0 in the French Ligue 1. It's been an exciting weekend of football. Now, let's a quick throw back to the game between Arsenal and Burnley. Look at it. Look at that free kick to that header from Thiago Silva. Look at it. He ran into that space from the back, ran there, and
you see, scoring this type of goals. I think there are few people in football that always do it, that knows how to do it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the likes of Cavani, Didier Drogba.
Run into that kind of space.
And just direct the ball. David Luiz. That is
the awareness where the player could possibly put the ball is very important in this kind of game.
So this kind of heading, I don't really think it exists more in this modern day football.
So it's more or less like the Ages.
Because the goal itself is experience.
And look at this second goal. Palmer, you see, if not for the defensive error, that would have been a wrong pass.
Wrong pass, yes.
And
exactly.
Look at it, and that led to Chelsea's second goal. Look at that long pass. Walker Walker should be doing better right there with that kind of ball coming from Sanchez.
Well, I think he knows selling his own side, so he's just doing everything he can to just
But he could have put enough force on that ball that would have set it out to safety. Look at it. Look at what it cost. And they were down. If not for Akonji that now brought them back into this encounter with that beautiful equalizer.
Well, the mistake started from the right hand side.
Look at this disruption. Look at leaving Akonji alone.
He is too free in the
box.
Cross,
let's see.
Look at Fernandez.
Could the goalkeeper has done better there?
Look at that Gallagher. Why would Gallagher move out of that space?
Yeah, look at it. I still think that it was the pass that disrupted the defensive arrangement. They were expecting him to play it once. He just said the pass to Bernardo Silva, and that's disrupted anything to react to the cross. And boom, Chelsea allowed Man City to score that goal and bring them back into that encounter. So it's game on at the Stamford Bridge. It's Chelsea 2, Manchester City 2. In this encounter, wow, exciting times in the English Premier League right there. So, earlier today, don't forget, Liverpool defeated Brentford 3 goals to nil. 3 goals to nil. Can we say Liverpool are back?
Well, this is Premier League. I think Brentford really they really gave Liverpool that fight in the first half. But that second half, I didn't see the fight anymore. I think maybe because the way Liverpool are playing, they considered defeat even before the game ended.
Well, let's talk about the game that happened yesterday. Arsenal Burnley. Arsenal defeating Burnley 3-1 expectedly, but one thing I want to note about that game, are we talking about Arsenal being serious title contenders again?
I think it happened from last season. They made that statement last season. So yes, Bernardo Silva was saying that he is seeing only Arsenal. That only Arsenal is the team that can challenge Manchester City for the title. But this is Premier League. You can't rule Liverpool out. You don't just rule out anybody because of
now talking about what happened Man U against Luton, Man U winning 1-0. Now, you saw the game. Were you convinced that Man U is back?
I won't say convinced, but you see the performance are not really there. The results we are getting are hard-fought victory.
You know, where the fans will sit at the edge and be breathing gas.
talking about the league form, I think the performance have not really been there, but Man U have been trying enough to be salvaging that win. You see the past five games, Man U won 4 out of 5. So the performance has not been there, but they've been trying.
And there's a message here on our channel from Kibirango Elijah. He says the first goal for Man City wasn't a goal. I guess he was talking about the penalty decision, that it was not fair on Chelsea, that it wasn't supposed to be a penalty. Well, I think we just have to agree your opinion, and you might disagree too, but he has his own point of view. He says that ball wasn't a goal. Most likely wasn't a goal.
I think there was too many fouls to
leading to that goal. Too many fouls.
The decision was kind of biased. I think it was kind of biased.
And I still think Anthony Taylor should have gone to this pitch side monitor and at least take a look for himself.
My question is, why is he being promoted back so early when he got demoted? The match he got, he officiated in the championship. There was controversy on it that he awarded the penalty, which shouldn't have counted. Now, after that error, he was promoted back to the Premier League. I just don't understand board of association of referee, or I don't know.
A lot of controversies keep eating on.
If he was demoted, because of the mistake he's making, why bring him back so early?
Yeah, the Pig Mobile should do a lot of soul searching and personnel searching so that we can see a better officiating in the English Premier League. So it's Chelsea 2, Man City 2 in this encounter. It has been explosive, mind-blowing, and it has been a game that most people would be surprised with the way Chelsea had come to the party in this encounter. It seems the Chelsea project is beginning to make sense.
I think it has really it really showed from the start of the season. Even though Chelsea were not scoring, you see the possession. The possession has been there. They just need to be more clinical, like we said. The performance has been there, but the results, conceding,
scoring
rate, has been just so low.
Yeah, so the scoring rate has been so low for Chelsea. They've created a lot of chances, but they've been wasteful. They've also been wasteful in this encounter. And looking at this, it seems Doku shoved with James there. And before you know it, look at it. Look at it. But some referees will not give that. That was body shelving leading to a goal. Look at it. Blocked that. Ran into each other. I don't know what Caicedo too was.
I think that would have been easily counted as a foul if it was a player on Manchester City player.
And I still think Cucurella could have done better in that penalty situation. Because looking at it, Thiago Silva was already in his front to the rescue. And he could have just saved that easily. Anyways, now we're about to see the second half of this encounter. Stay with us at the Premier Sports Fan Center. Do well that you hear the hot update here on our watch-along show of the game between Chelsea and Manchester City. It has been mind-blowing. It has been exciting. It's been explosive at the Stamford Bridge. 4 goals has been scored already. Who would have thought that at halftime it would be Chelsea 2, Man City 2. So far, so good for both teams. They've had their own chances. We just hope that we enjoy the game to the fullest in the Stamford Bridge. So it's about to begin the restart of the second half in this encounter with the players coming back to the field of play. What are your expectations for the second half, Lamide?
Well, I think Chelsea just need to be more diligent in the second half. if they are going to get at least a point in from this game. Man City are going to give Chelsea that fight in this second half, irrespective of their playing their stadium or not. They are going to give them that fight.
And in the first half, Chelsea already has 2 yellow cards, while Man City has none.
You know, we were talking about the yellow card in the first half. I think Pochettino will be forced to make an early substitution in the second half. If Man City should continue playing on that left hand side. And
it's foul against Sterling by Walker. The game has restarted already at the Stamford Bridge. Sterling dispossessed Walker, dribbled him, and I think this should be going for a yellow card.
Yes.
Yes, but you know, Anthony Taylor sometimes does what he knows how to do best, which is controversy.
Because the foul was on purpose.
It's free kick to Chelsea. Palmer standing right next to the ball, looking to call it in, and he raises his hand, they place it into the box, and oh, no Chelsea player could connect that. It's Gallagher going for the loose ball, and oh, that was, the last man said you were not fouled, and it says it's game on in that encounter, throwing to Manchester City. It's Vialdo with the ball, he holds the ball, he throws it back, and Bernardo Silva clears it, and to Haaland in possession of the ball, and the pass to Foden facing Cucurella, and it's a pass, and oh my goodness, and it's Man City that scored the second goal in this encounter. Erling Haaland makes it 3 for Man City. So it's Chelsea 2, Man City 3 in this game so far from the run of play. You know, we're talking about the run of play.
You see, and that's about being clinical. Chelsea had this same situation in the first half.
And lost so many chances.
Nothing came out from it.
So Haaland has scored in this encounter. Look at that long clearance.
Why is Caicedo marking his man like that?
Yeah,
this is an onside.
I think that's an onside situation. Let's just see. Another onside. Oh, I think that's a goal. That's a goal. I think that will be counted. So let's see if VR will check this or not. But the way it looks, it seems Man City. How on earth did Sanchez miss that? But it's football. It's Man City 3, Chelsea 2.
He almost missed the ball.
Yeah, he almost missed it. Threw his body on the line and got the ball over the line. So it's Chelsea 2, Man City 3 in this encounter. We know Man City to score early second half goal. Don't you think Chelsea should have been careful of this?
Yes. This potential handball, is it an handball?
No, I don't think so.
I think the goal will stand.
Yeah, I think the goal will stand. Oh, no back view. Checking if it touched Haaland's hand.
I think this. Oof! It's the second hand.
Yeah, they're checking.
The left hand is left hand.
I don't think that ball touched.
Yeah, I think the goal. I think the goal should stand.
I think the goal will stand. So let's see if this goal will stand. So
I'm waiting VR.
So let's see what is the VR saying. We are waiting for what the VR will decide. And they said it's a goal. So it's Chelsea 2, Man City 3 in this encounter at the Stamford Bridge. It's game on, and it's Chelsea back in possession of the ball. Let's see if Chelsea can come back into this encounter come back like they did in the first half after going a goal down to Erling Haaland's goal, actually. Let's see if Chelsea will come back into this encounter. And that's a long pass to Sterling. What can Sterling do with this ball? He's faced with Kyle Walker, and he tries to take on him, tries to dribble him, and he cuts into it, cross it out. Oh, and there was Gallagher blocks the ball. Oh, no Chelsea player there to get to the loose ball and try to score the goal. But it's Chelsea back in possession of the ball. Disasi passed the ball to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva sets a long pass, and that was too much for Reece James. So it's Ederson that gets that one, and he sets the throw-in to Ruben Diaz. Diaz passes it back to Ederson. Ederson back to Diaz. And for our listeners, you can join this conversation on our live chat. Let us know what you think about this encounter. So far, so good. It's been mind-blowing. It's been explosive. It's been interesting so far in this encounter. We have witnessed 5 goals already in this encounter, with Bernardo Silva almost dispossessed there at the Man City final third.
I think Caicedo really needs to step up in this match. You see the goal, the ball leading to the goal was a sloppy defending from him.
Yeah, so you heard it right there for Olamide saying Caicedo needs to improve in his marking at all costs, because Erling Haaland can be a dangerous and is really dangerous player. So it's Man City with the throw-in in the first 52nd minute of this encounter. And it's a throw-in to Diaz, sets the pass to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva pass back to Ederson. Ederson looks for where to clear it, sends it a long one to Foden, to Viador. Viador with the ball, he cuts it back and he sets the pass to Rodri. Rodri finds Alvarez. Alvarez, the assist maker for that third goal for Erling Haaland. And it's Foden again with the ball. A pass to Alvarez. Alvarez tries to attack with the ball to space. Sends it to Doku. Doku receives the ball. He takes on Gallagher. What can he do? Cuts in and he tries to get a 1-2. But and Bernardo Silva crossed into the box, but it was cleared out by the Chelsea defender. And and that's a good save from Roberto Sanchez. That was a good attempt from Alvarez. Oh my goodness, that cross from Foden, deflected by Caicedo, and look at that one-time shot.
I think the goals being scored by Man City has been very unfair on Sanchez, because he has been good. Yes, he has been very impressive in this in this match entirely. And
it's free kick to Man City in this encounter between Chelsea and Manchester City. It's free kick in the 53rd minute. A foul by Caicedo on Viador at the final third of Chelsea. Let's see what Man City can do with this. Maybe they can do what they know how to do best, which is scoring. And one of their good free kick takers, Julian Alvarez, is standing behind this one. There's Skywalker too standing there. There's Phil Foden. Who would take this free kick? It's 2-man Chelsea wall. Let's see what will happen. Will Man City muster out another goal from this? And Alvarez plays it across, but no one could connect with it. And it's goal kick to Chelsea in this encounter. Do you see Chelsea come back into this game?
I think it's going to be hard, but yes, it's a game of football and anything can happen. But it's going to be very hard. Chelsea comes back into this game with the way they are playing. They need, I think they need that kind of magic from someone to score a goal in the second half. Yeah. And I think that left back has really been shaky.
Yes,
the second goal and the third goal have. You see all the assists coming from the left hand side. I think it has really been sloppy, and Pochettino needs to look at it, at the situation.
And it's Chelsea with the ball in Man City's final third, with Caicedo passing back to the midfield. Disasi setting a pass to to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva passed the ball to Enzo. Enzo looked for space. He passes the ball to Disasi. Disasi sends it back to Reece James. Reece James back to Disasi. And Disasi sends it to Enzo. Enzo back to Disasi, back to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva looks for who to pass the ball to. He sends it back to Cucurella. Cucurella sends it to Enzo in the midfield. Enzo tries to set a pass. He sets it to Reece James. And Reece James trying to dribble Jeremy Doku. And I think that's a foul.
Offside?
No, foul on Enzo
yeah.
Before that free kick, before that ball left. And We have a message on our live chat. Mary Olugbodi says Chelsea are like a grasshopper beside Man City. The formation of Chelsea against Man City should have been 5-4-1 to defend all through. Yeah, it's not everybody will be like Man U or sometimes Arsenal that defend their lives against teams like this. Sometimes you just have to take the game to the opponent. So, there's really game on in this encounter.
There's really no point in taking the game to them. They are trailing already. Now is the time to take the game to them. Yeah. When they were leading, And a
long pass to Sterling from Kopama, but there was too much weight on that control. And Sterling gets the ball back and sets the pass to Cucurella. Cucurella set. Oh my goodness, Chelsea has been dispossessed again in a dangerous area leading to counter. And look at Rodri with the ball. He sets it back to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva pass to Doku. Doku takes on Reece James. Reece James looking at the run of Doku. Runs him out. And that is diving. And Doku has been given a yellow card for diving in this encounter. And it's the 56th minute of that encounter. Chelsea 2, Man City 3 in this game. Doku, stand up. You are diving. Anthony Taylor gives him a yellow card, and it seems he has to be more careful now.
Yes, and he needs to be careful with it. If he continues diving this way, I think the spotlight will be on him.
Yeah, the spotlight, and the referee will easily aim at him to maybe dive even when he's not diving. And a quick pass from Enzo straight to Kopama to Sterling. Sterling takes on Kyle Walker. Sterling takes him on again, tries to cut in. And cross the ball. Oh, that was a good save from Ederson. Even though Sanchez couldn't get it the other time, but Ederson caught his own. And I think there have been some question marks on Sanchez goalkeeping lately. Do you think Chelsea have a number one that Chelsea can rely on, or Chelsea should be in the market? There's a lot of rumor on Aaron Ramsdale of Arsenal.
I think Sanchez is a really good fit. I don't even know why there's even a debate on it. You know, but it's Chelsea.
And like it's a quick restart. And oh my goodness, that was good defending from Man City. And it's Haaland with the ball. It sets the pass to Doku. Doku on the counter with Disasi chasing him. Oh, Disasi staying on Doku. Oh, that was a good attempt, but well saved by Sanchez.
You see, we are just talking about Sanchez. Yeah. I don't even know why there's a debate on his goalkeeping skills.
I think he has debunked the rumor that they're in a negotiation to.
I don't think Ramsdale is going to do well in the sticks of.
Look at that. He cuts into Disasi, plays it a straight. But yes, don't you think it's because it's a straight shot? If he had played
but we've seen him save more other shots than that. Yes.
So it's game on in that encounter between Chelsea and Man City. It's Chelsea 2, Man City 3 at the 59th minute of that encounter at the Stamford Bridge. Reece James in possession of the ball. Pass it to Kopama. Kopama tries to turn to, but it was deflected by, it was intercepted by Akonji. And a throw-in to Chelsea in this game so far. Let's see what can Chelsea do in this game. Can they come back? Can they do the unthinkable? Can they do the surprising stuff? Let's see. Only time will tell. And Doku has been withdrawn in this encounter. Again, he has been withdrawn, and Jack Grealish is now on the field of play. And I think that's a potential precaution from Guardiola so that he doesn't get a red card.
You see, it happens now with a forward player. I think Guardiola have read the situation where this is what Pochettino should have done, should be doing.
But when you look at Pochettino, who would he have brought in for Cucurella?
What happens?
Is not in the starting 11.
Oh, I thought it was in the starting 11.
It's not in the team at all. Not even about starting 11. It's not in the team so far.
Cucurella is going to do a lot of hard work in the second half. If Chelsea are not going to concede.
Yeah, it's restart and ball pass to Sterling. Sterling on the attack there. And let's see what can they do with the ball. It's clearance from Diaz. Diaz cleared the ball, and it's Chelsea back in possession of the ball with Caicedo. Kopama turns and it runs into the box. And oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, Chelsea lost that beautiful chance. Oh my. How could he have missed that? How could he have missed that? Kopama running into 3 defenders.
What?
And trying to place the ball, but Ederson came to the rescue.
Why not just tip the ball, do something
special? He should have
special?
been doing better.
This
Look
is
at that.
It was too calm to have finished.
Into 3 defenders.
What do you need more?
Just chip it up. Chip it.
I think if Palmer should have gone down there, there would have been a foul on him.
It might be a dive and it will be risky. And it's Casedo now in a yellow card, and it stops the run of Grealish, and he has been awarded a yellow card in this encounter. So it's game on at the Stamford Bridge at the 61st minute of this game. It's Chelsea 2, Manchester City 3. Oh, that was a beautiful turning from Bernardo Silva. Sets it to Rodri. Rodri passed the ball to Grealish with Reece James trying to close down his run. And Reece James staying there, and he passed the ball to Foden. Foden plays a shot, and that was an easy save from Sanchez in this encounter so far. Look at the way Grealish. Shouldn't Grealish be playing that ball?
Are you even sure Sanchez has not ranked up to 10 saves in this game?
I think it will be more than that. Sterling should be careful because Anthony Taylor is the referee. And let's say it's Man City on the attack. Cucurella with look at that cross to Alan that I couldn't get to it. I don't know if that's an offside or not. Let's say Sterling with the ball. What can they do with the ball?
Pass to Alvarez.
Yes, a pass to Alvarez. Alvarez to Rodri. Rodri sets the ball to
Walker.
Oh my goodness, it's Man City in the Chelsea's final third. It's Chelsea 2, Man City 3 in this encounter so far. Let's see what is going to be. Will it be Man City defeating Chelsea? I think how many times in a row now for some time. And let's see if today we also continue in that direction. But it's Man City passing the ball in Chelsea's half. And Alvarez sets the ball back to Rodri. Rodri looks for space, and he tries to cut in, sets it to Alan. Alan crosses it in, but that was an easy save from Sanchez. And Sanchez holds the ball and tries to find who to set the ball to. It's Sanchez with the ball. He sets it down to Enzo. Enzo passed the ball to Casedo. And that's Jackson on the ball. And Jackson was easily dispossessed there. And don't you think Jackson should be withdrawn from this game, Lamide? And it's Man City at the danger area. Grealish, he passed the ball to Alvarez, but Alvarez was closed down fast before he could get enough time and space on the ball. And it seems Man City are trying to catch Chelsea in their own half, not giving Chelsea real access to cause any damage in this encounter anymore. It's Rodri with the ball. He sets the pass to Grealish, and the Grealish pass was blocked by Cucurella. Oh my goodness. And I think that's a foul on Cucurella.
Yes,
but leaving it for a throw-in. So it's
talking about Jackson, I think there's no much player in that Chelsea team that can do his kind of work. Yeah, this Gusto, I think he will be coming in for.
And it's substitution time. Chelsea is about to bring in 2 substitutions. Is Enzo surprisingly coming off for Mudryk? I'm sensing maybe Enzo has a knock or is injured. And is Reece James also coming up for Gusto? Malo Gusto, the French international.
What if Cucurella should get a red card in this game? What would Pochettino be saying?
You know, when you talk about Cucurella, you will look at who can he bring in for Cucurella.
I think Gusto will do well playing left back.
Oh, you don't see them in training. It's the coach that sees them in training.
Well, I'm just saying.
It's game on in that encounter, 65th minute. It's Chelsea 2, Man City 3, and it seems Ederson is down, injured right there, holding his ankle. And Bernardo Silva attending to him. It seems look at that beautiful chance from Kopama. Enters into 3 of those players.
I was looking at the back of the net because I thought
the ball was going.
I don't know how he missed that. I don't know what happened.
I think he tries to place it where he should have been chipping it. he could have chipped the ball over Ederson.
You see, when you are playing against your former team, maybe you need to be more
calm.
Yes, more calm. Maybe there are some things you need to change in your game. Because they've been with you, they know how you play. So in that situation, I'm sure he would have had one-on-one training session with Ederson. So Ederson would have at least calculate what he would be trying to do.
What he could do.
Yes. Yeah. So I think he could have been more. He would have done something different.
So Lamide thinks he could have done something different with that chance.
Just chip the ball.
He could
have just chipped the ball. It would have been a beautiful goal if he had chipped the ball.
Yeah, because the keeper was on the ground already. But sometimes he just makes decisions in split of a second in the beautiful game. So it's the 66th minute in this encounter between Chelsea and Manchester City. Let's say, will Ederson be able to continue in this game? Will he be able to continue? We can see Guardiola, it seems he's back up in this encounter, and it seems he can continue. So game has resumed, and it's just in possession of the ball. Thiago Silva, to be precise.
I think Palmer is playing more of a free role in the midfield now.
Yeah, I think he has moved towards the center of the midfield now. That's why Mudryk has gone to the right. And that's a long pass to Mudryk. Mudryk trying to attack with the ball. He tries to cross one, run, or drops the pass for Jackson. Jackson to Gallagher. Can he shoot? Yes, he shoots. Oh, can he rebound? And yes, he rebounds. Let's see if it's an offside.
Let the VR check it before you just scatter the picture.
We've seen better celebration than this.
I'm just saying, because
the VR. Let's just see. Chelsea 3, Man City 3 in this encounter. It has now become 6-star performance. It seems that substitution is beginning to show.
You see, Mudryk is just my type of winger. You see him just move the ball, do his dynamic work with the ball, and you see him creating open space for Gallagher.
Those two defenders thought he would run and he dropped it for Jackson.
3 people were on him. That shows the threat is an onside.
It's a goal.
Yeah, it's a goal.
I think it's a goal.
Nice one, Jackson.
So, it's Chelsea 3, Man City 3 in this encounter. Oh my goodness, look at that shot from Gallagher. Plays it, and Jackson was there.
Thank God, Kopama didn't finish off the ball.
Yeah.
He could have just done something different, like I said, just over the bar, but that is a nice finish from.
Yeah, wow. That's a beautiful finish. That's a beautiful finish. So, it's Chelsea 3, Man City 3 in this encounter. It's game on in this encounter so far. Whoa, it's been a mind-blowing game so far.
You see, now Chelsea need to just step up once more.
Yeah, Chelsea needs to step up.
Handball, boy, he's on the ground.
I think VR will check that.
That's an handball.
VR will check that. Either it's, you have to check. Is it hand to ball or ball to hand? Is it an intentional foul?
Well, VR has been ridiculous with decisions. You can just say the ball is hand to hand. They will tell you the ball is. I don't get so.
Anything can happen when.
But I think the ball is not.
And that's a crossing from Man City. Oh, he drops it out, but it's now to safety. Sanchez held the ball. 69th minute of this encounter so far is. Oh, look at that replay. That's the head. That's the head. Not even Anthony Taylor was telling that player that it's the head, not the hand. So far, it's decisive.
He was lucky there.
Yeah, it was. No, he had his hand.
Yes,
in his
but
back.
the other hand, I was talking about the other hand.
But the other hand was to balance. There are some things you can't do. Even if he touched it, I don't think the referee will give
this is a foul.
And that's a foul. That's a foul against Villarreal. And that's a foul. Holding Sterling. And I think that should be a yellow card. So it's the 69th. It's the 70th minute of this encounter. So far, so good. We've seen a mind-blowing game at the Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 3, Man City 3. Wow. Isn't this game living up to expectations?
If you can't beat them, hold them.
It seems this game is living beyond the expectation because the expectation is for Man City to win easily.
Well, I won't say easily. Maybe some fans are saying Man City to win easily, but Chelsea.
And it's Chelsea on the attack with Cole Palmer with the ball. What can he do with this ball? He cuts back. He sets the pass back to Gallagher. Gallagher takes a 1-2 with Caicedo. Pass the ball to Thiago Silva to Cucurella. Cucurella looks to find Mudryk, but he returns it back to Thiago Silva. And we have another message on our live chat. Matters are rising with IB Boniface says, I never expected Chelsea to come up with this current fit. So mind-blowing, so surprising, yes. And a lot of people, even many Chelsea fans, won't be expecting this.
I wasn't expecting Man City to just beat Chelsea.
And it's Gusto in Man City's final third. Returns the ball to Sterling. Sterling gives it back to Gusto. Gusto to Gallagher. Back to Gusto. Back to Gallagher. Gallagher back to Kopama. He tries to locate Jackson, but it seems Diaz was there to the rescue, and it's Kopama with the ball. What can he do with this ball? He tries to cut into, but it was dispossessed by Akonji. And let's say it's a ball back to Ederson. Ederson passed the ball to Rodri, and it's Man City again trying to build up on the counter, and it's Alvarez with the ball. Alvarez running down the lines with the ball, and it's Foden gets said this to Alvarez, and the ball was deflected, and it is a goal kick to Chelsea in that encounter. So it's game on in that encounter. It's Chelsea 3, Man City 3. It seems it's raining in England.
It's raining. This is.
I think the winter, close to the winter or the winter period.
This is Man City for coming to reality.
Yeah. Wow. So it's been a game that has lived beyond expectations at the Stamford Bridge. Oh my goodness! Just stick with us. It's Gusto with the ball. Pass to Palmer. Palmer runs, and it seems that will be a yellow card for Rodri there. That will be yes. It's a yellow card.
You see, Guardiola will be biting his finger. This Kopama, I beg this guy to stay.
Now, he has really been a tormentor in chief.
Really tormenting them.
So Rodri just got a yellow card on that marking he did on Kopama to stop that. But he had to take one for the team. That was serious counter.
Yes.
So it's a restart to that game. Disasi with the ball. A pass to Gusto. Gusto back to Disasi. Disasi back to Sanchez. Sanchez with the ball. We hope Sanchez can set a better pass from here than the kind of pass he set against Arsenal. So Disasi with the ball. Pass to Sanchez. Sanchez. Don't Sanchez this game. A pass back to Disasi. Disasi to Gusto. Gusto back to Disasi. And why Chelsea living dangerously in the defense? And a good clearance for Gallagher, leaving Mudryk to chase. But Mudryk still chasing this one. Oh my goodness. And he almost led to a mistake, but it was not to safety by Viado. Viado had to control that ball.
Stamford Bridge is shaking.
It's shaking. It's really been a pressure-filled match. It's Man City going on the attack with Phil Foden with the ball. He cuts in, sets it to Alvarez. Alvarez looks up. Tries to get Alan, but Gusto was there to do the defending. And it's Sterling and Gusto trying to mark out the lines. It's Grealish. He sets the pass to Kopama, forgetting that it's no longer his teammate. Well, it's still game on in this encounter. What a way, what a way. It's an exciting time. You can join this conversation on our YouTube channel, live chat. Just let us know what you think. In this encounter, it's Chelsea 3, Man City 3. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And Chelsea gets dispossessed again in their own final third. Let's say Man City still with the ball with Alvarez. Sets it to Walker. Walker holds the ball. Let's see what they will do with the ball. And it's a 1-2 to Alvarez. And it's Foden trying to cut in. And that was a good clearance from Disasi with Jackson to the rest to start the counter. And that's it's a counter to Chelsea, and it's Jackson with the ball. Oh my goodness. And it seems that was beautiful defending from Akonji, saving the ball.
Wow.
Palmer with the ball, trying to cut in, and he finds Gallagher. Gallagher looks around, he passes the ball straight to Cucurella to delay the attack.
I think if Chelsea should win this game, Kopama will be in contender for
contention for the man of the match. But you know Alan has scored 2 goals already. That's another contender.
But you see the work rate of Palmer.
Yeah.
Yes, unlike Alan. Alan has just gotten that final touch.
Yeah.
Unlike Kopama, I think he's been everywhere on the pitch.
And that's a good 1-2 from Malo Gusto to Kopama. And Sterling was dispossessed again in that game. And Sterling gets the ball back. He runs into the box. He passes the ball to Gusto. Oh my goodness! Gusto missed a sitter close to the box 6 in the box 18. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Sterling did the job, collected the ball, set a good pass to Gusto. And Gusto, wow. I think he should have been using his strong foot there. Look at that.
But
He should have used his strong foot and bend it. He had too much weight on that ball.
I think Regents would have done so well with that kind of pass.
Yeah, it could have. Even Kopama would have done better. So it's game on in this encounter. It's the 76th minute of this game. Chelsea 3, Man City 3. Malo Gusto down, holding his ribs. Let's say if there was an infringement there. Oh my goodness, that was an elbow by Grealish. That was an elbow to the side by Grealish. Oh my goodness. That was an elbow to the side of his belly. Let's see if VAR will check that. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at that was a foul.
But it was outside the box.
Yeah, that was why VAR didn't review it. Look at it. Look at it. That was a foul. But, well, it's game on. The referee didn't see that. Yeah. That would have been a yellow card or something. Well, is Malo Gusto receiving treatment on the field of play right now? Malo Gusto receiving treatment, and it's been a mind-blowing game so far. It's been an exciting game. It's been a game that's lived up to expectation. What a game. What a game. What a game. So it's 3-3 so far. We can see Kovacic putting on his socks. A legend in Chelsea. Now playing his trade for Manchester City. About to come on in this encounter. Wow. Wow, wow. And the game has restarted at the Stamford Bridge. And it's Man City in possession of the ball. What can they do with the ball? Is Jackson marking out in the center circle with Chelsea players back to defend with their lives. It's Grealish with the ball. Tries to take on Gallagher, but he couldn't set the ball past to Viado. Viado to Akonji. Akonji tries to set a long one to Bernardo Silva, who cuts. And, oh, that was good defending from Disasi there. And Malo Gusto couldn't clear that one out from the danger zone. So it's Man City in possession of the ball with Jackson marking in this and Godric making a run with the ball. And Mudryk trying to mark. Oh, the ball's to Rodri. Rodri in possession of the ball again, but the ball goes back to to Grealish at the edge of the ball. Sets it to Bernardo Silva, but it was well deflected and led to a clearance by the Chelsea player. Is Man City still in possession of the ball in Chelsea's final third? Look at this game. This game is living up to expectation. What a game. What a game. It's Diaz passing the ball to Walker. Walker faces Mudryk to, and Alvarez with the ball, pass the ball to Grealish. Grealish has been dispossessed by Sterling, and he held on to Sterling as if he was his girlfriend. Oh my bro, it's not your girlfriend. It's not your teammate. It's the opposing team player. It's Chelsea 3, Man City 3, and it's Kovacic coming on for Julian Alvarez, who had a beautiful assist to Haaland that got the third goal for the sky blue side of Manchester. So in this game, so far so good. It's Chelsea 3, Man City 3. Now, Kovacic coming to a familiar ground. Do you see him causing serious havoc?
Well, Kovacic is the kind of player you can't get your eyes off. I can just give you, he can just do that magic in any moment of the game. So yes, I think he's going to make an impact coming on the.
And it's 88th minute of this encounter so far. It's Chelsea 3, Man City 3, and we have a message on our live chat from Benedict Boniface. He says just want Chelsea to win or draw. to give Arsenal the opportunity to top the table. Well, if this game ends in a draw, Man City will be topping the table. Arsenal can only be on the same point with Man City if Chelsea win in this encounter. So straight to Stamford Bridge. What is going on there? It's been exciting stuff. Chelsea taking the game to Man City. Man City taking the game back. It's Jackson on the counter. Sets it to Kopama. Kopama sets it to Mudryk. Mudryk has to cut in, but it was dispossessed. And Gallagher with the shot. Oh, that went way off target. I think he should be calming down before taking that shot.
This guy is like, he's drinking Frank Lampard's water.
You know with that long shot.
Yes, the way he's been trying those long attempts has been so insane.
And it was his long attempt
that caused the third goal, yes.
Brought the third goal to play. So it's game on in that encounter with Akanji in possession of the ball. He moves with the ball. He passes the ball to Kovacic. Kovacic turns with the ball on a familiar ground, Stamford Bridge, where he has played so many years and won the Champions League in that club. Also won the World Club Championship in that same club. Oh, even I think he won the Europa League also. And he's Foden with the ball, tries to cut in. And it's Bernardo Silva. Passed the ball to Rodri. And Chelsea players arriving to defend with their lives. Like, if they can't win this game, they either try to get a 1 point. Yes. And let's see what's going on. Rodri gets the ball, pass the ball back to Bernardo Silva. It seems Man City are not having the penetrating space. They need to score another goal in this encounter. But Chelsea has to be wary of Erling Haaland in this game so far. It's Man City playing a one-touch around the field. Bernardo Silva passed the ball to Akanji. Akanji tries to locate Vialdo. Vialdo turns back and passes the ball back to the midfield to Rodri. Rodri turns back and he gets fouled by Gallagher in this game so far. Look at Gallagher and Rodri about to go into an altercation. So let's just see if this game will still bring about more goals. We've seen 6 goals so far. Which of these goals do you like the most?
I think it's going to be Thiago Silva first goal for me.
Thiago Silva first goal.
The direction of his head, the positioning,
the header.
Yes, it's my type of goal. It's the type of goal I grew up watching. So yeah.
And it's throwing to Chelsea in the 83rd minute of that encounter with Cucurella on the left-hand side of Chelsea's final third. Cucurella holding the ball. Oh, he tries to throw a short one to Thiago Silva and clears it immediately. And Jackson couldn't control the ball right there. And it's Chelsea back in possession with Cucurella with the ball. And it seems it's a throw-in to Chelsea.
It's a foul.
Either a throw-in or a foul. So it's a wet evening in Stamford Bridge. Which team will go home cold? Which team will be warm even in the cold? Or will the team share the spoils and will stay contented with sharing the 1 point apiece at the Stamford Bridge? Well, it's been an encounter so far. A mind-blowing one, an exciting one that has lived up to expectation. It's been a while I saw a Chelsea side play like this. And a Man City team concede as much as 3 goals in a game. It's been a while. Chelsea playing from the back. Sanchez plays a long one to find Sterling. Sterling gets the ball, but an offside flag has been raised in that encounter. So it's 84th minute of this game. It's Chelsea 3, Man City 3. On this wet, raining evening in West London, Chelsea to be precise, at the Stamford Bridge. It's Grealish in the box facing Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto facing him. He tries to dribble Malo Gusto. He dribbles around. He crosses the ball to the far corner. But Alan couldn't get to that one. You see, there was too much weight on that pass.
Maybe teams should have been wary of Chelsea ever since the 2-2 draw they played with
against Arsenal. But they went back to lose to Brentford.
Because you see, Chelsea, I think Chelsea against smaller teams is that was when they kind of bottle up their win here. So, but I think against big teams, they always step up. when they play big teams, yes.
And to be candid, playing against Arsenal,
and going to
Liverpool.
Yes, and going 2 goals up against Arsenal. Against
even
a team,
Tottenham,
even Man City struggled to score Arsenal, to score a goal.
And Chelsea got 2 goals. And Man City has conceded 3 here at the Stamford Bridge. So it's 85th minute in this encounter. Chelsea 3, Man City 3. Kovacic with the ball, pass the ball back to Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz finds Walker to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva finds Phil Foden. Phil Foden with the ball. What can he do with this ball? He passes back to Walker. Walker to Foden. Back to Walker. Walker with the ball. Playing a drop pass for Rodri. Foden there. Foden pass the ball to Haaland. To Kovacic. Kovacic. 1-2. And that's a deflected shot. And that is a 4th goal for Man City. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 7-goal thriller already in this game. It's Chelsea 3, Man City 4. That goal went in. How did that goal went in? Off a deflection for Thiago Silva. Was, after the kind of performance he has had, looking disappointed. But it's Man City 4, Stamford Bridge is the location. Chelsea 3, Man City 4. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. He blocked the shot first. Ooh. And, Thiago Silva put a leg to it. Look at it. Sanchez would have saved that easily. Maybe. But Thiago Silva, he would have saved it. Look at the time. Look at that shot.
Yes,
look at,
his deflection could have made the ball go off wide. So it was just unlucky on both sides.
He would have saved the ball, but you know when you are not sure. But, well, it's game on in that encounter. It's Chelsea 3, Man City 4. Thiago Silva holds his head in disbelief. He couldn't have imagined that he would be the one deflecting that ball into his own net. So it's 87th minute in that encounter. Man City still up 4-3 in this encounter. And Chelsea, oh my goodness. Oh, that was to safety. Sanchez has held that easily. And you'll be praying that they could get back into this game. Because Chelsea has performed so well that this is have to earn a point in this encounter. Wow, what a game, Olamide.
What a game.
What a game so far. Well, it's Chelsea 3, Man City 4 so far in this encounter. 7-goal thriller already. It's been a game that has lived up to expectation in that way. So many people wouldn't have thought Chelsea will come to the party like this. Well, let's see if that's the last game we'll see in this game. Or maybe there's still more in this encounter with Disasi passing the ball to Gallagher. Gallagher sets it to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva with the ball, he tries to locate his man. He passes the ball to Gusto. Gusto drops a 1-touch to Disasi. Disasi passes the ball back to Thiago Silva. Don't you think this goal they considered will be would kill the morale of the game on the Chelsea side?
Well, I think it already has. Maybe Chelsea were thinking they already got away with that draw. But like I said, against a team like Man City, anything can just happen from anywhere, from anybody.
Look at that chance for Gusto. Gusto, if he had buried that chance, this game might be off limit for Man City. Well,
sometimes you just need maybe just a chance to finish off a game.
Yeah, maybe just a chance to finish up a game. It's Grealish with the ball in this game so far. It's free kick to Man City in Man City's half. And Gallagher has been an hard-working player so far. Well, it's another substitution for Chelsea. Oh my goodness. It's Caicedo going off.
Boja.
For Broja coming in. Chelsea wants to try to see what they can take off this game. So it's going to be Gallagher marking alone in the defensive area of the midfield. Let's see what that can lead to. That was, we can say Man City has just been lucky to get this 4th goal in this encounter coming off deflection of Thiago Silva. But it's Chelsea 3, Man City 4 at the Stamford Bridge. It's game on in this encounter.
Why not pass the ball?
And it's free kick to Chelsea at the 90th minute of this game. And quick pass to Kopama. Kopama tries to turn. He passes the ball to Gusto. Gusto looks around, sets it back to Disasi. Disasi looks for who to pass the ball to. And looking around, and he passes it to Gusto. Gusto runs with the ball back to Disasi. Disasi in possession of the ball. He looks back, pass to Sanchez. Sanchez with the ball sets it to Cucurella. Oh, we will have 8 minutes additional time in this encounter. And I think that's a foul on Cucurella by Erling Haaland. Now, looking at this game, with the trend it has gone through, would you say Chelsea deserve to lose this game?
No, I wouldn't say that, but I think they deserve to have at least gotten a draw.
Yeah, they deserve to have gotten a draw in this
The goals being considered has been very unfair on Chelsea.
Yeah, especially that penalty goal in the first half. So it's game on in this game between Man City and Chelsea. It's game on, and Gallagher might be going into the referee's yellow books for a foul on Grealish. Or maybe he will escape this one. It's the 91st minute of the game so far. So far, so good for Man City. Not so good for Chelsea. But considering towards the dying embers of this game, it's the 92nd minute of the 8 minutes additional time so far in this encounter. And it seems Chelsea felt so disappointed by conceding that goal towards that dying minute of that game. It's called Palmer with the ball, trying to orchestrate things for the midfield. And straight to Disasi. Disasi runs and passes the ball to Sterling. What can Sterling do with the ball? Pass the ball to Broja. And, oh my goodness, that should be a penalty. And it's a penalty. And it's a penalty. And it's a penalty to Chelsea in the 92nd minute of this game. Penalty caused by Broja. Let's see if VAR won't rule this out. Look at Broja there. He cuts it. That's a pure penalty.
That's a
and
penalty.
a yellow card. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty.
Someone is saying red card. Wow.
That's a penalty. And a card offense.
Yeah.
It's a card offense. That's a penalty. The pass came into Broja, and Broja tries to cut Diaz, but Diaz slipped on the wet pitch, and it's a penalty. It's a penalty already. And Chelsea should be calming down. They should not erupt in violence.
Yeah, I think Man City too needs to be calmed down. They are just trying to bully the Chelsea players, and they are both playing for big teams. I don't think that should be allowed from any Chelsea players.
Yeah, they should calm down. They should calm down, calm the tempo of the game. You know, it's been a mind-blowing game so far.
Man City are not expecting it.
So it's penalty to Chelsea. Who else than Cole Palmer holding the ball? The former Manchester City player that joined Chelsea, 9 minutes in the transfer. No, the 9-minute transfer is not becoming...
Maybe surprise and a very surprise transfer, because I don't even think Chelsea made the transfer talk up to like a week. I just had Chelsea bought and paid the money.
What really gave back to Kopama coming was the injury to Kane Chukwuemeka. And not even Madueke, Chukwuemeka mainly, because he is the creative midfielder. And immediately he got injured. They looked at it. No one to really fill in their shoes. They had to go. They talked about Smith Rowe in Arsenal. Arsenal said no, he's untouchable. And tempted Kopama. Kopama wanted to leave. Man City asked for 40-something million. And so it's penalty to Chelsea.
What do you think? Is he going to score?
Let's see. Only time will tell. So it's in 50 minutes of additional time. Kopama standing next to the ball at the Stamford Bridge. Oh, let's see. And he runs. And he scores it! Beautiful penalty. He didn't celebrate. He didn't celebrate. He didn't celebrate. So it's Chelsea 4, Man City 4. My goodness.
Are we watching basketball?
Honestly, neither is it an handball or maybe hockey. Oh my goodness. So it's Chelsea 4, Man City 4. Cole Palmer scored against a team that he has played for 15 years before joining Chelsea. And that is a beautiful penalty.
Yes.
Look at how he called that penalty, bent it. Look at how calm he is at his age. You know, the calmness. And so, 4 goes to Chelsea, 4 to Man City. The substitution has paid off. The first substitution gave birth to the third goal. Yeah. Broja coming in gave birth to another goal. And it's Chelsea 4, Man City 4 in this encounter. 6 minutes of the 8 minutes additional time. But we all know, if you have been a regular listener here, we've been telling you that additional time in football means at least 8 minutes. So it can expand more than 8 minutes. And we can see another substitution. Jackson being withdrawn for Ugochukwu, returning back to the 2 pivot midfielders. That's a technical stuff. After removing a defensive midfielder to get a goal, you get the goal and you now bring in another defensive midfielder. Well, football is an art. You just have to love this game. So it's a restart in this encounter with Chelsea 4, Man City 4 so far in this game. What a mind-blowing game it has been so far. And it has lived up to expectation. And it's Man City on the counter. Chelsea should be very careful in attempts like this. And that is a very dangerous tackle. That is a very dangerous tackle by Sterling. And I think Phil Foden is down injured there, holding his leg. Look at it. He tries, he slits it in. Look at it.
Wow.
And that was, but it didn't, there was no dangerous challenge there. It's just the tackle was really,
they are both fighting for their team. So yeah, it just shows the
intensity of the game. And so it's free kick to Man City in a dangerous area.
But this is really
Chelsea's final third. I think this should be around 25 meters out. Grealish also got a yellow card apart from Sterling. We're already in the last minute of additional time. I think based on the penalty situation and all, there will be additional minute extra in this game. And it's free kick to Man City in a dangerous area. Let's see. It's Sanchez trying to arrange his wall. And, let's see. All Chelsea players back defending.
Who is sleeping on the floor at the back?
Nobody is sleeping. Okay, somebody.
Palmer.
I think that's called Palmer.
Palmer doing all the work. The only thing I've not done in this match is goalkeeping.
And Walker walks through it, plays the free kick, but goes way off target. So it's Chelsea 4, Man City 4 in this encounter. What a mind-blowing match.
What a match.
What a match. What a game. And this should be in the contention of the match of the season so far. So far, so good. We might still see some mind-blowing games, but this one has lived up to expectation. So, it's Chelsea 4, Man City 4. We've exhausted the 8 minutes additional time. Now going into 9 minutes. Let's see how many minutes Anthony Taylor will add to the 8 minutes he has added. Let's say, anytime from now, the referee can decide to end the game. And he's throwing to Chelsea. Malo Gusto wants to take the ball. And as far as I'm concerned, maybe it might not be more than 2-3 minutes that Anthony Taylor will have. He's throwing to Chelsea. Malo Gusto with the ball. He runs, tries to set a long throw into Broja. Broja tries to... Oh, that was good clearance for Man City. And Disasi there couldn't get the right touch to the ball and headed the ball back to... Okay, it's Disasi. Headed the ball back to safety. And we are going into the 100th minute of this encounter. So far, it's been end-to-end stuff. Let's see how many minutes that we are going to play on top of this 8 minutes additional time that Antonio Taylor added. And it's Thiago Silva with the ball. He sets it to Mudryk. Mudryk, oh, it was deflected. You know, these kinds of cuts going back into the defense, it can lead to another counter. And, hey, Sterling intercepts a pass and running into the dangerous area. But it was fouled and he's rolling on the floor. And Anthony Taylor says, play on, bro. Nothing was done to you. And his counter to Man City, Phil Foden running, and Cucurella marks him out. And it's full time at Stamford Bridge. You know, I told you it wouldn't be more than 2 to 3 minutes. It's full time. It's Chelsea 4, Man City 4. Lamide, what a game.
What a game.
What a mind-blowing, explosive, entertaining game.
Yes, this is Pochettino facing off Taylor for, I think it was the offense on Raheem Sterling.
Yeah, he was angry. And I think it's better to calm him down. It's better to calm him down. Walker was one of his former players at Tottenham. Yes. And, you know, hugging him. Football is a game filled with emotions. Oh, to our viewers, thank you for joining us today. Chelsea 4, Man City 4, Chelsea 4. 4 goals were scored by Thiago Silva, Sterling, Jackson, and Palmer, while Alan scored for Man City. Alan scored 2 goals, Akanji with 1 goal, and Rodri, making the game 4 goals apiece, 4-4 at the Stamford Bridge. As it ends in this game, it ends a stalemate, 4-4. They shared the spoils at the Stamford Bridge, Lamide. Do you think the result was fair?
Yeah, I think it was fair on Chelsea. Maybe not fair on Man City, but it was a fair result on Chelsea. It
was a fair result on Chelsea. Maybe not so fair. If you think about Man City losing chances, look at the chances Chelsea lost to.
Yeah.
And the controversial penalty in the first half.
But if you say that, you should acknowledge Man City for taking their chances too. If Man City have not taken their chances, they might end up losing this match.
If Man City hasn't taken their chances, they might end up losing this match. It's all smiles. The players talking to each other, both Rich James talking to Grealish, and Sterling all over the pitch. And if you now look at it, who would be your man of the match for this encounter?
I think my man of the match is definitely going to be Cole Palmer.
Cole Palmer. Lamide says his man of the match would be Cole Palmer. Let's see if Cole will also be palmering the man of the match award today. A quick rollout of the start. In the embers of this encounter, the game has just ended. It's a 2.16 expected goal ratio for Chelsea to 2.83 of Manchester City. Chelsea with a 45% ball possession and 55% ball possession for Man City. Goal attempt, Chelsea with 17 and Man City with 15. Shot on goal, 9 to Chelsea, 10 to Man City. Shot off goal, 8 to Chelsea, 5 to Man City. Free kicks, 14 to Chelsea, 12 to Man City. 3 corners apiece. Offside, 1 to Chelsea, 0 to Man City. And it's been yellow card, 5 to Chelsea, 3 to Manchester City. Dangerous attack, all the rest. And it's a game whereby people least expect Chelsea to at least get a draw in this game. Talk less of almost getting the win if Malo Gusto had buried that chance. Yes. And that unfair penalty has been judged by VAR. But it's a game of football. Don't you think Chelsea lived above the expectations of the people?
That's to some people that maybe their knowledge of football and their is kind of low. If I was expecting Man City to win this game, I was expecting them to win by a goal, by a lone goal, like a goal to no. Not that much of a goal difference. So I wasn't expecting more goals from this game, but I was at least expecting Chelsea to salvage up a draw in this game.
And Chelsea salvaged the draw. Well, what a way. We can see Sterling waving at the fans. Every Chelsea player, every Chelsea fan will be proud of this team's performance today. It has been a fierce battle between the league defending champions Man City and Chelsea, a team in transition. Oh, what a way to come back from injury, Broja, coming in at the right time, giving Chelsea that penalty that minute. and Chelsea back into this game. So it's 4-4. It ended at the bridge. Allow me to thank you for joining us in the show today.
Pleasure.
And you can join us on Friday for our Talk Sports show. And there are some other shows that will be coming up to your viewing pleasure. Do well to stay with us. Join our Eagle Gold platform on our channel right there and see matches live as they ought, as they go. My name is Afolan Adeyemi. And it's been a long night, long weekend of football. It's been a very, very interesting weekend of football. So, my name is Afolan Adeyemi. Till we come to your screens again next week, don't forget, don't allow this weekend to weaken you. Don't give up. Keep trying, because you can only fail if you give up on your dreams. So, good night and God bless you.